What is DNA that is not? Okay. DNA is a theory. Basically, it's a memo, but it's not one of the leather boots I sell. Yeah, regular memory. It is a non-physician. It's a one-time programmer. Just use fuse technology to determine the approximate value of this DNA. Solidify into our film. Then later. What about after the fuse? This value cannot be modified. Well, in our 7 series. What about in the series? Okay, the length of this DNA is a 57-bit length. Again, it's in a clip from the ArchEQ series. The length of DNA is 96 bits. And then. Okay. Let's take a look at this DNA again. One of it. It's an unbound interface to DNA. It has a clock and a shift signal. There is also the timeless. There is also a physical output. Well, normally, this is a sequence 7, a piece of 10-bit DNA. This is a 57-bit. Well, it's this. What about primitives at work? It starts with us pulling up a Y signal. What about after pulling up? It's like taking this DNA, fill in the shift register. And then what happened? We're going to pull up this shift signal for 57 clocks. Put that, the value in the shift register, shift it out. Then we go to the displaced one. This DL signal, store, one by one. You can get a 57-bit one later. The value of a DNA. This is a value for this chip. Well, the principle of closing the net. Here's a project. Well, our project. You can also see it here. It is possible to search for a principle of this DMB. This one. We can directly instantiate one of this class. Primitives. Put our own in that project. What about a patient in the original language? It is consistent with what was said in the document just now. Then, how is DNA going to get into our projects? I ordered a DMs here and locked a module. Let's look at the top floor. Inside the top floor of this project, I instantiated such a module myself. This is a module of DNA that I wrote myself. And here is the one that passes on one of the DNA that has been acquired. How are we going to get this DNA value? I use it directly here. He shared a tool for DNA retrieval. Then, for example, my board is a 75T board, and I'll just double-click. I can get it. What is my DNA value? Is a value of 57 bits. Behind the tool, I will also upload it to the group. Like what? This is a DNA value of our channel. I just want one of these DNA locks. A plate of this DNA value will work. Then I will fill in this value here. Then it is in this module. It will be in the electricity. To read the DNA value of this chip, compare with this value. If it is this value can be compared to normal. Then the lock will be raised. That is, if the lock is raised, will affect this. This logic is control a reset of all modules. If this lock doesn't go up, all the following modules are in a reset state. There will be no way to work normally. This is where we go home. A logic of that DNA lock. I mean, if this thing doesn't match me. In this way, all projects are in a reset state. Well, it doesn't work like this DNA board. How do you implement the DNA module? The DNA module is very simple. That's the first instantiation. The module we were talking about. Then we generate a logic. Just go and pull up the signal at this bit. Then shift 57 times at the same time. The logic in this, I generated a counter. I'll remember to wait for 100 when I go to Lagarosa. Let him take that DNA. Fill in that shift register. And then I'm pulling up 57 clocks later. Then put this. The quality of the DNA is read from this signal. After reading it out, I inherited it here. Then D is read out, after inheriting it here. And then I'm just following the DNA value that I passed in. Make a comparison. If the comparison is the same, then this signal value is pulled out. It means that the comparison is successful. This module of mine works. Otherwise it doesn't work. Okay? I will also upload the ladder module to the group. Then you can pick it up. Today's explanation of this DMA. Just about here. Next issue. Maybe I'll share one with you. That is a method limited to that IO tyrant.